Good morning. I'm Mark. Brendan's here too.
Hi.
He's logged in to Facebook and everything else we do in the digital studio. Wherever you are, however you've connected to us, we like to hear from you. If you want to say hello, we'd like to know what you're up to today. If you're in one of those hot spots, well, I tell you what, I feel for you. Well, Brendan, we have been so lucky lately. And lately, we've not had the most beautiful weather. I mean,
Sure.
you know, if you want to get outside and really enjoy the weather, we've not had big blue sky, sunshine, warm temperatures, but we've not had anything like the incredible heat. The numbers I'm seeing from roughly Minneapolis to down to the Gulf Coast around New Orleans, for, I can't count the number of days. I'd have to go back and look, at least 5 days in a row, plus 100 plus degrees in a lot of places. And again, today, it'll be that hot in the middle part of the country. So really rough day for a lot of folks well to our south.
Yeah.
So despite all the clouds and the showers and the mist and the drizzle, you can see what the fog's doing at the bridge right now. This is not bad compared to some of that heat, because that's terrible stuff there. Something else to consider, if you have interest on the eastern seaboard, a tropical storm called Franklin will turn into a hurricane over the next few days. And next week, it could threaten the eastern part of the country. And I say, let's make that a big maybe, because I've got the forecast for that storm up to Monday night. And Monday night, it's 400 miles off the coast of North Carolina. But I don't know what it's going to do after Monday night. That forecast, we'll know more of the next few days. But I don't know. And so that's why I say anything north of North Carolina, for example, you might want to keep an eye on Hurricane Franklin and see what that does. Anyway, that gives you a little outline of what's going on in the rest of the world. Let's talk about us. Yeah. It's cloudy, misty, foggy, and just kind of damp outside. I've got a quiz question if you want to answer that. Let Brenda know if you have an answer. How far can you hear lightning? 10 miles, 6 miles, or 2 miles? I'll give you the answer to that in just a few minutes. So for the rest of the day, a few scattered measurable showers. And I say measurable because this morning it's been kind of misty and not much you can measure with that, but it's just damp. But this afternoon, evening, some more showers could develop. And with the showers might be some thunder and lightning. Tomorrow, a little sun may break through. I think tomorrow morning, we're still looking at some fog around, but midday, some sun for a while. And then Friday afternoon and evening, especially Friday night, another line of thunderstorms might come to the area. Once we get to the weekend, we're looking at some sunshine and lower humidity. And I think you're going to like the weekend. So today, 70s for much of the map, 60s for a couple of spots in the UP and maybe at Mackinac Island, and some 80s south of Cadillac. But today, cloudy everywhere, kind of misty at times for some of us. And some of us get a shower too later today into the evening. Tomorrow, the sky tries to clear for a little while. It's not going to fully clear, nothing like that. But in the morning, clouds, fog. And then in the evening, if you're going to a high school football game, you need to pay attention. There's going to be a kind of a broken line of showers coming through. Not a washout, but you need to know about that. Highs tomorrow, looks like mostly 70s, like today. Maybe only 69 in Mackinac Island, 81 down in the Mount Pleasant area tomorrow. Saturday, 60s and 70s. Humidity falls, skies clear. It might be a little cloudy Saturday morning, but it will clear up. And I think Saturday's going to be a very good day. Sunday's going to be a great day because it'll be sunny all day on Sunday. Sunday's highs will average about 72 in the UP and 75 in the lower. Slightly warmer than Saturday. If you need more rain, Monday and Monday evening, and again on Tuesday, we do have a chance of some showers. But not a bad forecast, especially for the last weekend in August. And I encourage you to get outside, enjoy. I think a lot of people will. You know how it is, Brendan, when we have a few days of what I call indoor weather, not that you have to stay inside. I hate to make it sound like you had to stay inside, but it does chase you inside, doesn't it? When it's cloudy and misty and all that. But when it's sunny and the humidity's low and the temperature's just right, it chases you outside. And so that's why I think this weekend it's going to be more of an outdoor forecast than an indoor forecast like we've had lately. So anyway, that's it with the weather. What have you got?
Yeah, some people wearing jackets and all that yesterday.
Yeah. Especially at night. It's been a little cool lately. Yeah.
Top of my list here is Cindy saying good morning. Thanks for joining the conversation. Hello to you, Paul, in Rogers City. Susan's watching again. She's in a cloudy Kalkaska. Our friend and coworker Trevor is really liking our ties today, Mark.
Thank you. They look kind of alike, don't they?
A little bit, yeah.
Kind of a similar color anyway.
Yeah, I think yours has more color than mine, but yeah. Still.
You know, I never seen Trevor wear a tie. Does he have one?
I'm not sure if he's in our ear or not. I imagine he has a couple.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, he doesn't have to wear a tie to work.
Well, he dresses casually at work, which is fine. But
Right.
I envy that because I hate ties. But you gotta deal with them.
Part of the uniform, yeah.
Part of the uniform. The uniform is the right word. That's what I call it.
Yep.
Uniform.
Good morning to you, Susan Radka. She's saying good morning in foggy and Akiak Lake. Got another friend and coworker, Dan. He's getting ready to take over from Gibb, take over the live stream with being day 2 of the Governor Whitmer kidnapping plot trial.
Oh, okay.
That can stream live on our digital studio, Facebook,
Morning, Dan.
X, and YouTube and all those things.
All those other things, yes.
So Dan's saying hi. Wonder if Dan's pushing the buttons maybe now. Maybe he pushed Gibb out of the way. I don't know. Okay, it's Gibb. It's Gibb. Steve saying send some cool weather to Tullahoma, Tennessee. 110 heat index, Mark.
See, there you go. That's one of those places. Tullahoma is right there, south central Tennessee and south of Nashville. And I can believe you. It's got to be, well, I can't tell you what I usually say off air, but hotter than bull.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's really hot. I usually say hotter than 500 hells, but I'm not supposed to say that probably on my digital studio. But that's what I would say. Yeah, Tullahoma, I feel for you. It's got to be hot and humid there too. I'm sure, very humid.
And that's not too far from where you grew up, right, Mark?
Yeah. And what's his name? I'm sorry.
Oh, this is Steve.
Steve. We've talked to Steve kind of indirectly like this.
Yeah.
Steve, I grew up in Northwest Georgia, or I was born anyway, Northwest Georgia. I grew up a little closer to Atlanta, but I was born near Chattanooga, northwest corner of the state. So I know I've got a lot of relatives up around that way. McMinnville is where several relatives live now. He knows where that is.
Mm-hmm. Hopefully you're staying cool, Steve. Man, that is toasty. Got a friend Kathy watching. Foggy morning where she is. Mark says, so Friday night football at Mayo is at 7:00 and wants to know what the weather's going to be like for that, Mark.
You know what? I checked the radar. It's not a washout. Won't rain long if you do get a shower, but I do think 7:00 or so Friday evening, there will be showers around the area.
Mm-hmm.
So just watch the radar. Temperature will be fine. Wind shouldn't be a problem. And these showers shouldn't be a quote problem, meaning I don't see a lot of lightning at the moment. That's an if, but no hail and no, high winds. So there's some good news, but just check the radar as you head out.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, Tullahoma.
Yeah.
Steve's going to have to refresh my memory, but I associate that with whiskey.
Oh, okay.
There's a whiskey maker, I think, in Tullahoma. Not far from there is Lynchburg, which is where, oh God, that's another whiskey town. Dickel. Is it Dickel? Let's see if Steve responds.
Yeah.
But Dickel, is that where the distillery is at Tullahoma?
We're going to have to find out.
Yeah.
I don't think you can see from your perspective, but Mark, I just saw the mouse. A mouse.
Oh, did you?
Go from over there closer to you.
I didn't see
but
the mouse.
Behind the set.
I'll let Heather know. I told her we've been on Mouse Watch. She's on Mouse Watch of the evening this week.
I thought I saw a little movement over there. So, yeah.
I didn't see him.
We have Susie Q watching, saying good morning. It's 60 in Frederick. She's on her way a little closer to us. She's going to Weight Watchers today. Safe travels to you, Susie Q. And she's commenting on all the rain that she's been seeing. And Jackie's watching as well, right below here, Susie's comment. Good morning, guys. 66 in Kalkaska, and is hoping everybody stays dry. Jackie's guessing 2 miles. Susie Q's guessing 10 miles. And Wendy's commenting again here. Good morning to you from Prudenville, a bit gloomy where she is. Looking forward to the weekend weather.
Very good.
Says.
Good, something to look forward to. Yeah, you bet.
And the guess from Wendy is 10 miles.
All right.
Mark is guessing 10 miles. Paul is guessing 6. Our friend David is watching from Baltimore. We hear from him from time to time.
Yeah.
He says, happy birthday, Mark.
No, not my birthday. Sorry.
Okay.
Must be a different guy.
Yeah. I guess maybe David a little early or late. I'm
That's
not
all
sure.
right.
I think I know.
I'll
a
accept
month.
the greeting, though. It'll happen eventually.
Yeah, I know
my
a month
birthday.
you were born, Mark.
Yeah.
But I don't know what date.
No, it's a couple of months away.
David's saying go O's.
Fair enough. I was
Yep.
having a good year.
Yep.
I bet.
And my mom's watching as well. Always good to see you pop up here, Mom. She's saying good morning, Brendan, Mark, Gibb, Susie Q, Jackie, and Christopher. Great day in Port Huron.
I'll bet.
And Wally, good to hear from you too. He's saying good morning to you, Mark, from Mayo. And Trevor says he does have a tie.
Oh, good. I've never seen it and probably never will, but that's okay. Just want to see if you had one.
And Jackie's letting me know that Cindy, maybe the first comment here, Cindy is saying good morning. And I think it's a picture of a dog. We know these pictures and names are so small here on the screen. So Cindy, I'm sure if I saw your face, I'd recognize you. Jackie's saying one of the Weight Watcher friends is who Cindy is. So
All right.
Joanne loves cool weather. Wally says it's C 2 miles. Maybe he meant the 2 mile option.
Oh, I see. Yeah. Okay. C. Yeah. No, C is 2 miles. Right.
Yep.
Okay.
Nancy's saying good morning from East Jordan. Doug is saying good morning from Epafet. Haven't heard from you in a while, Doug.
Yeah.
Glad to see you. And cool and cloudy and 61 is what Doug's dealing with today.
Yeah.
Nancy's saying 6 miles. Gail is saying that her brother in Arkansas, where she's going to be going, I think here in a couple months, going to be hitting 103 today.
Yeah. Very, very rough day. It's very hot and humid in Arkansas.
Last year at this time, she said when she was there, it was the mid 80s.
Yeah, it's just one of those times for the past few days and a few more days. Very, very hot down south. Hopefully the pattern begins to break down this weekend. I think it might because I know our pattern is breaking down, so theirs might also. Hopefully it won't be that bad the next few days down that way.
Jackie wants to know if we're feeding that mouse. I'm not.
Well, not deliberately, but no doubt with all the people running around eating cookies and sandwiches and everything else, there are crumbs everywhere. So we're inadvertently feeding the thing. So I'm surprised we don't see more of them. We're out in the field.
Mm-hmm.
This TV station is on the edge of a field.
Yep.
And numerous times I've seen her in the parking lot, right across the parking lot. One day, you love this. One day I opened the door to go out from work one morning, and a mouse tried to get in while I'm going out. And I put my foot up just to block him, and he kind of went around it. He was very aggressive trying to get in. I put it up again, and then I gave him a little nudge, and finally he turned around and ran off across the other direction, across the parking lot. But he was very aggressive trying to get in the building right in the front door.
Jeez.
So, little bitty guy.
Knows that we get some tasty treats.
He knows
from time
where
to
the
time.
food
Yeah.
is. Sure, you bet.
What did you say, Gib? It sounds like, thank you for reminding us, Gib. We need to end here pretty quickly to get that other stroke going.
Yeah.
From
He's got
Antrim
stuff
County.
he needs to do. That's right. We just chat on and forget what we need to do.
I'll go through these quickly here. Steve says George Dickel. Does that ring a bell? Mark?
Yes, George Dickel. That's at Tullahoma. That's an old distillery there. Yeah.
Sandy, good morning to you. And yes, Wally, I misread your comment. My apologies there. And looks like we're all caught up.
Okay, very good. Answer is 10 miles. Now, this is just the general definition. You could hear it, 10 miles. That's pretty common to get that kind of a definition. But I'm thinking you might hear it a little farther, because if you've got a low cloud deck, the sound will bounce off that cloud deck, even maybe farther than 10 miles. But 10 miles is a good round figure. That's the typical answer you get from the National Weather Service. All right, we're done, I think.
And Sandy, if you can join us tomorrow so we get your question answered, we have to go.
Okay,
but we'd love to get your question answered tomorrow.
Tomorrow,
Yeah,
Sandy.
yeah.
Join us tomorrow morning. We'll see you.